and good evening, everybody. This is FX Chief. Let's just continue to do a sound check. If you would be so kind to type in that you can hear my voice. I am doing a sound check. Is the AV okay? Can you hear my voice? I'd like to welcome all of you here tonight to the FX Chief State of the Union. Tonight we are going to be talking about trading systems and a variety of things. Therefore, I'm going to post this legal disclaimer up, allowing all of you to read the risk disclosure, because I am going to be showing you trading systems and making several announcements that I think will be to your great interest. As you know, I always like to start off with something funny. Many of you know I am now single, and I have recently joined a gym, and I was working out the other night, and while I was working out with my instructor, a beautiful young lady came in to the gym, and I said to the instructor, Instructor, which machine do you think I should use to impress this young lady? He looked at me and said, Chief, as old as you are and as out of shape as you are, I'd use the ATM machine out in the lobby. Well, I think that said it all, everybody. Anyway, I'd like to welcome you all here to the mentorship program tonight. Hopefully that alleviated some stress as you read the legal disclaimer. On behalf of everyone here at MTI, we would like to say thank you for your trust and confidence in everything we do. Believe it or not, we are, in fact, very dedicated to trying to surpass your expectations. I really do appreciate all your support. Remember, MTI is a brand you can trust. It's just not a Forex course or education. It's a belief. And speaking of a belief, everybody, my new book is now being shipped and in your local bookstores. I think it's one of my best writings up to date. It is predominantly written from a lot of the mentorship notes. You have to understand that as I wrote this book, and in my journey to become a successful trader, I realized that emotions were my biggest enemy and probably my greatest obstacle that I had to overcome. The other thing that was also one of my greatest challenges and obstacles was all the blindsided issues that were taking place in my life. The reality of it is everybody has a cross to bear, and everybody's going through something in their life. And, here we all are trying to learn how to become successful currency traders, yet at the same time, many of us are dealing with issues that are quite critical in our lives. I know that I pretty much went through a period of about 10 years of smooth sailing until all of a sudden I was blindsided with a divorce. It was in the height of that divorce that I wrote this book, and I really said to myself, this can be challenging for the average human life to go through situations like this. The reality is bad things happen to everybody, and none of us have a say-so over the bad things that do happen to us in our lives. Many of us even get in bad trades. And as these bad things happen to us, one of the critical things that we have a responsibility to do is do the right thing. As the saying goes, when you find yourself in a fork in the road, you can take an easy right or a very hard left. And or how is it? It's an easy left or a hard right. That's what it is. You can take an easy left or a hard right. Listen, nobody has say-so over the bad things that happen to us in our lives, but we do have say-so over what we do and how we respond to that. Part of this book is all about how to keep your life into perspective, as well as how to keep it in balance. I believe that the human life that is in balance and keeps his life in perspective has a better fighting chance at becoming successful at trading. I did post, or I did put in the book on page 43, and I don't know how many people have purchased the book. There's a few of it says, I've ordered it from Amazon.com. Devon Smith says, or Devon says, I got it today. Edwin says, sorry I'm late. No problem, Edwin. Theo said, I bought it. Chris Jones says, not yet, Chief. But I'm going to buy a dozen of them for everybody on my block. I appreciate that, Chris. Rodrigo, yes, you can buy it as an ebook, actually. Just go into Amazon.com. And Ray says, I got it from Amazon.com. What do you think of it? For those of you that have looked into it, I have on page 43, I'm going to read you a little story. This was given to me actually by a student named Tricia Coletto, who literally flew up here from Sydney, Australia, and took the master's class. And the following story was shared with me from Trish, and it goes like this. Balance leads to excellence. A professor stood before his philosophy class with some items in front of him. When the class began, he wordlessly picked up a very large and empty mayonnaise jar and proceeded to fill it with golf balls. He then asked the students if the jar was full. They agreed that it was full. The professor then picked up a box of pebbles and poured the pebbles into the jar. He shook the jar gently. The pebbles fell down and settled into the empty spaces between the golf balls. Then he asked the students again if the jar was full. They agreed that it was full. The professor next picked up a box of sand and poured it into the jar. Of course, the sand settled and worked its way into all the cracks, filling up everything else. He asked once more if the jar was full. The students responded in a unanimous yes. The professor then produced 2 cups of coffee from under the table and poured the entire contents into the jar, effectively filling the empty spaces between the sand. The students laughed. Now, said the professor as the students laughed, I want you to recognize that this jar represents your life. You see, the golf balls are the important things. They are and represent your family, your children, your health, your friends, and your favorite passions. And if everything else was lost and only they remained, your life would still be full. The pebbles are the other things that matter, like your job, your house, and your car. And I'm adding this, even your trading. And of course, the sand represents all the small stuff in your life. It represents everything else in many cases that just don't matter. Now, if you put the sand into the jar first, which represents the small stuff, he continued, there's no room for the pebbles or the golf balls. The same goes for life. If you spend all your time and energy on the small stuff, you will never have room for the things that are important to you. Pay attention to the things that are critical and that bring you happiness. Play with your children. Take time to get medical checkups. Take your spouse out to dinner. Play another 18 holes of golf. There will always be time to clean the house and fix the disposal. Take care of the golf balls first, the things that really matter. Set your priorities. The rest is just sand. One of the students raised her hand and inquired, what does the coffee represent? The professor said, I'm glad you asked. It just goes to show you that no matter how full your life may seem, there's always room for a couple cups of coffee with a friend. Everybody that's listening to my voice, understand one thing. A quality life is never an accident. It is always the result of putting your life into perspective with high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction, and skillful execution. A quality life reflects the wise choices we make in our daily lives out of the many alternative choices we have. When our lives are in balance, the results from our efforts in anything we do gravitate towards excellence. making a commitment to excellence in your life is not what others expect of you. It is what you give to others. You need to realize there's much more to your life than just your job or your possessions or even trading, which we will be discussing tonight. If you create a true work-life balance, you'll find greater success in all facets of your life, professionally and personally. In doing so, your ability to trade will increase because you will be more at peace with a clear mind and a successful attitude. And that clear mind and successful attitude will result in greater performance. See, once again, everybody, when our lives are in balance, the results from our efforts in anything we do gravitate towards excellence. And how many people here would really love to be an excellent trader? Because I think that's what this is all about tonight, is learning how to become an excellent trader. Now, let me just ask some questions here. Why did you take the time, and there's well over 100 people here tonight, why did you take the time to come here tonight? And I really do appreciate you coming here tonight, but why did you take the time to come here tonight? If you would type in some of your responses, I would like to know why you came here tonight. Danny says to learn. Jabbar says, I believe what MTI stands for. Thank you, Jabbar. Anthony says, because you're the chief. Well, you got to be careful with that, Anthony. You got to remember, when the enemy comes in to overthrow the tribe, they burn down the chief's teepee first, you know. They kill the chief and burn his teepee down. Stefan said, there's always room to learn new things. Education, knowledge, says Joe. Ross says, improve the small stuff in the jar. Isn't that the truth? Al says, learn and hear about the new systems. Great. There's a whole variety of reasons why. I think some of you are struggling with your trading and you're trying to figure out a way how to become better at what you do. Now, the reality is, though no one can go back and make a brand new start, all of us, if you will, anyone can start now and make a brand new ending. And that's what this is about tonight. Even the smallest person can climb the highest mountain. You see, I believe in mentorship because I have been fortunate enough to be mentored by a few people in my life. Stephen Covey was the man that wrote The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. At a young age of 22 years old, I had to meet with him once a month for a solid year, and I was accountable to him for my performance. He was teaching The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People even before he wrote the book. And he was kind enough to endorse my first book. He's in the process of reading this book. I hope to get an endorsement out of him soon. But you see, the importance of mentorship is especially in this field. And I love this saying that I've written here. When a person with money goes up against a person with education and experience, after everything is said and done, the person with the education and experience will end up with the money, and the person who had the money will end up with the experience. Everybody, my focus is to teach you how to take advantage of this market instead of the market taking advantage of you. And you are up against some of the smartest people in the world that are trying to figure out how to capture money in this market. Now, I'm constantly asked this, why do you give of your time to help other people? Well, everybody, especially all you new traders, you need to understand something. Where you are today, I was years and years and years ago. However, I didn't have a mentor, a trading mentor in my life. What I did have is I had a constant companion named fear in my life that literally I would send my wife to work, and as she went out working, I stayed home and lost all the money she would make for our family. No one knows how scary it is. Our family went through probably 5 years without a vacation, 5 years of eating macaroni and cheese, if you will. Hot dogs was the meal of the day. for years, but I continued to move forward because I really believed in what I was doing. I figured, man, if another person can do it, I can do it. And so little by little, I started to figure things out, being the tenacious person that I am. And what I realized is when I started this company and started to teach people, and as I would look into their eyes, and when I would talk to them after they lost a little bit of money, I knew clearly the fear that was going through their being. And I kept thinking to myself, gee, you know, it is very scary to be home alone and look for a trade, all in the spirit of trying to make some money for your family. I've never been up against anything in my life as tough as this market. I used to always think, shoot, man, if another world war broke out, I wouldn't have a problem going to war at all. After all, I'm a Forex trader. Let me tell you, you want to talk about looking at death in the eye? Look at these charts, right in the eye, going the wrong way. War's nothing compared to what it's like to be a Forex trader, and I think many of you can really relate to that. But why would I be willing to help? Well, I know what you're going through, and because I know what you're going through, I know what you need, and that's why I've set up this company the way I've had. I also believe greatness lies not in trying to be somebody, but rather in trying to help somebody. All of you that are listening to my voice, take this and also go help somebody else in your life that you know of that needs help. If you really want to find yourself, lose yourself helping somebody else. See, a mentor can turn every person into a potential future mentor who comes along in their life. See, we can all learn something from each other. I've become a better trader because of you guys. All you clients have asked me questions that really had to make me think and forced me to look at this market from a different point of view, which then opened my mind and allowed me to look at this market from a three-dimensional point of view. Many times we become very myopic and we just slap our head up against the tree and we fail to look at the forest, and we think the whole forest is based on the environment of the tree. And that's not the case. All of you have helped me step back by the questions you've asked me about why does the market do this? Why does the market do that? Because when I didn't know, I never lied to you, and I never told you that it did this or did that if I didn't know it did this or did that. And so one of the things that I've tried to do is exactly what it says here. Mentors are kind to everyone because they understand how hard life's battles are. They understand that everyone is fighting a difficult battle. Mentors know that what they have done for themselves alone dies with them. What we have done and do for others in this world and how we help them in their struggles as they fight their battles in this world remains and becomes immortal. Finally, successful people make a living by what they get, but they make a life by what they give. Don't hesitate, everybody that's listening to my voice, to go help somebody who might be in need. The other thing that I want everybody to do is get excited about learning to trade. You know, whenever you're excited about doing something, you're always better at it. And when you love doing something, you dig deep in your soul to produce the very best that you can. And what happens is if you approach trading with a mindset of fear, of anxiety, of negative emotion, you just absolutely can't be as successful as if you approach it with, I can do this, I can overcome this, I can achieve this. See, man is made so that whatever anything ignites its soul, the impossibilities disappear. I need everybody listening to my voice to become possibility thinkers, possibility traders. You need to not be impossibility thinkers or impossibility traders. You cannot walk around thinking, oh, this market's impossible. No, it's not. It's possible. And you need to become that possibility thinker, because when you become that possibility thinker and you finally create a beacon or a distant star that you're willing to chase, The world steps aside for that person who knows where they're going. And if you keep your eyes on that distant star, step by step, my mother used to say this all the time, son, step by step, we end up walking a long ways. And that is so true. Step by step, you walk towards that star. An amazing thing takes place as you walk towards that star. The closer you get to your dream star, the closer you get to your dream goal, by staying completely focused on that, a miracle begins to take place. And the miracle is this: the gravity from that star, the closer you get, the gravity from that goal, the gravity from that dream star slowly starts to take over, and you are forced to arrive. You have a forced dream come true arrival. And I will tell you, I have experienced this in my life. And I say to all of you, don't give up your dream. Because when you give up your dream, everything starts to become impossible. You all need to become possibility thinkers. Now, MTI has created a new global Forex standard with the new UTP online, the new MTI 4.0 charting, the Turbo Trader MTI 4.0 with charting webinars and trading systems that I will be presenting tonight, the new ForexTips.com with the analysts on demand. I will be presenting tonight a brand new schedule. It'll be considered the workshop schedule that is focused in helping you become a better trader. You know we already have the mymtionline.com. Just in case you can't get in touch with somebody, you can go to that anytime, 24/7. For those of you going to college and wanting credits, the Market Traders Institute is the only course that provides the Forex education for college credits. And of course, we have our continued education classes, the scalping class, the swing class, the master's course, and of course the one-on-one master's class, which I have been teaching here recently and just thoroughly been enjoying it. Now, the new Ultimate Traders Package. As you all know, you've been delivered the Ultimate Traders Package, and it has the new course in it. We have added a 5th phase. Take a good look. There's phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5. Phase 3 is the one I want to talk about. Now, tonight I'll be presenting to all of you trading systems that are producing a great amount of success. As many of you have heard me in the past talk about programming, I personally am not a programmer. I'm a trader. I understand how this market works. It has taken me a lot longer than I cared to think about to finally program some of my trading methodologies into a trading system. We're going to be talking about that tonight. But I look at trading systems. We're not a company that's just going to go out and sell systems. I liken systems a lot to a car. Let's just say Market Traders Institute is a car dealership. Let's just say a trader has never traded in the market before. A person has never driven a car before, but they know all about a car. They know all about a trading system. They know that this car can get them from point A to point B, and boy, it can get them to point A to point B in a hurry. But the problem is the person wanting to buy the car doesn't even have a driver's license, never even driven a car, never taken driver's ed. It would be irresponsible for the car dealership to sell a car to a person that doesn't even have a driver's license, hand them the keys after they pay for it, and say, good luck, God bless, because I promise you, within 2 blocks out of that dealership, they'd probably be calling the police department, the fire department, and ambulances to come and rescue this poor guy that just totals his car. I think it's irresponsible. One of the things that I don't want to do is provide trading systems to people that don't understand how the market works. Therefore, part of acquiring the trading systems for our new clients and all existing clients is you will have to prove to me or to our company that you have gone through phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And when you get to phase 3, and this is the Moodle program, which you're all familiar with. See, here's Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, Module 4, Module 5, Module 6. I want all traders to go a minimum of Modules 1 through 6 before they get to phase 3. Here's where it's at, everybody. It's phase 3. This is put on your new Moodle, and this is trading systems. Now, here's how you will access your MTI's trading systems. You will click there, and when you click there, it'll open up here. It will have a video and tutorial all about trading systems, and more importantly, what's going to take place is how to download your trading systems. There will be 2 trading systems, one called the FX Fiber and the other one called the FX Cable. Here are the instructions on how to read these trading systems, and as you scroll down, you can see it tells you everything you need to do in order to add these systems to your MTI 4.0. Take the time to read it. It's all very user-friendly. I'm going to get to it tonight. I hope you're excited about it. So there it is. I want you to get your driver's license. I want you to understand how the market works so that when a signal hits in the system, you kind of understand what's going on. Therefore, it's kind of like you want to buy a car and you're proving to me you've taken driver's education, you're proving to me you got your driver's license. I feel safer selling you a car that you're not going to go kill yourself a couple blocks down the road. Now, Juan Pablo Gonzalez says, how do we get access to this page? Well, you have to be an MTI client, and when you're an MTI client of the Ultimate Traders Package, then you get your Moodle program, and your Moodle program is the Ultimate Traders Package program. And here it all is. If you, by chance, Juan Pablo, don't have it, you definitely need to call us up and, gee, I'm kind of surprised you ended up buying the Ultimate Traders Package and and don't know about the education. Gee, we need to find more clients like you. Gee, I bought the MTI Ultimate Traders Package, never got it, never complained either. But Juan Pablo, listen, make sure that you give us a call so we can get you hooked up on the Ultimate Traders Package Moodle program, which will now allow you to get these systems that I'll be talking about. Next thing is, don't forget, everybody, the new www.mymtionline.com. Boy, there's well over, I think, 1,000 questions that just about any question you can think of, you just type that question in and it's right there. And anything you want to ask about market traders or the market or about accounts, general orientation, resources, the UTP, charting, MTI 4.0, technical support, classes, the MTI FX Advisor, which really now is forextips.com. I have a snapshot of the old one, and all the tests and all the questions, and it goes on and on and on. You can access this anytime, 24 hours a day. Many of you are attending forextips.com but don't know actually how to maneuver inside forextips.com. Forextips.com is where we house the analysts on demand and house all kinds of things, the forums, and Braggers Right page, guys. I really appreciate everybody putting their input on the Braggers Rights page. When you're successful at your trades and you get all excited, go share it with the rest of the world. Go to the Braggers Rights page on www.forextips.com and put in there, man, I made 120 pips today, but I made 80 pips today, I made 50 pips today. Even if you're starting and you executed your first successful trade and you made 8 pips, put it in your braggers rights page. I am addicted to trading and finally executed my first trade. I made 3 pips and I'm as excited as can be. Put it on the bragging rights page. We want to hear it all, everybody. We want to hear about your successes. And go into the forums if you're quite challenged with a few issues and ask questions. It's there to help you become a better trader. Once again, don't forget the www.forexcollegecourse.com. If by chance you are in the process of getting a degree, Garth Simpson said, Chief, I made 326 pips after 1 week in a trade. Garth, congratulations. The current system, believe it or not, just ended up making, 580 pips in the last week, just obeying the system. So I'm all excited about providing these systems to you guys. But for those of you that are going to college and are considering about acquiring some credits, you get 3 college course credits from taking the MTI Market Traders Institute college course. And so don't hesitate. If you are considering this, give us a call. We'd love to get you started on this course. And of course, I am on Facebook. If you want to become my friend, just go to Facebook. I usually post on a daily basis things about Forex trading. And I really am excited about the way we are able to communicate via Facebook. So Facebook has opened the world's eyes to a lot of things. So if you are on Facebook and we're not friends, please go to Facebook and make me a friend. I also have a professional page of which I post a lot of upcoming events that are taking place, as well as little mementos of things you need to think about, such as when you feel like giving up, remember why you held on for so long in the first place. Example, if you're on Facebook, you would get a message that says, join the Chief tonight for a free webinar on the state of the Forex industry tonight at 6 p.m. This is usually for clients only, but we're opening up to everyone. We did not do that this State of the Union. This is only for clients only. Here's another one. Everybody wants happiness. Nobody wants pain. But you can't have a rainbow without a little rain. When you miss a great trade, forgive yourself, forget about it, and look for the next opportunity. So these little things that I post on a daily basis will hopefully help you stay motivated in what you're doing. Many of you are not taking advantage of attending our free client webinars, and many of you are not able to enjoy the rewards of becoming an MTI client by not attending these webinars. And so one of the things we did is we really sat down, we sent out a survey, and all you people that answered the survey, I want to thank you for answering that survey. MTI is launching a new schedule. Here's the schedule, and it's posted up on the website, but I want to go over it. As you all are aware, or maybe if you aren't aware, we have our Analysts on Demand that will start at 3 o'clock in the morning and analyze the charts from 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when the market is dying down, we are turning the room, the Analysts on Demand room, into what's called the Analysts on Demand workshops. And one of the things we're going to be doing is we have a schedule there from 3 o'clock until 10 o'clock at nighttime. And here it is: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But one of the things we'll be doing every Monday, and these will be recorded. We will be talking about the FX Turbo and FX Cable and FX Fiber Trader. These are the 3 new trading systems that we will be providing to all existing clients that have the MTI 4.0, as well as all new clients. And so you'll be able to go into the Analyst on Demand workshop, interact with the presenter, ask all kinds of questions. He'll be presenting how the FX Turbo, FX Cable, and FX Fiber trades work, or systems work. He'll be doing that Mondays and Thursdays. Now, on Monday, we'll also have Analysts on Demand. These are the greens. We will also, for 2 hours, be discussing how to use the charting, the MTI 4.0, so that you can really take advantage of all the tools in the charting. This is predominantly for new clients, or if any of you ever have a question about the charting, you're always welcome to come into these webinars and ask questions about the charting. Then we will be ending the day with talking about daily trading strategies and what we believe tomorrow's analysis will be bringing us. Then we are changing the mentorship from 11 o'clock in the morning. It was Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 11 o'clock. It is now changing from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I'll be doing the live mentorship 3 o'clock, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We will, on Tuesdays, the highlight of the day will be for new clients. A new client, when they get involved with Market Traders Institute, what's your next step? In other words, we're going to walk you through on the new client next step to get involved. We're going to walk you through the MTI online. We're going to walk you through Forex tips, how to maneuver inside Forex tips. We're going to walk you through how to use the Moodle program. And so this way, our focus is no trader left behind. Yes, it is Eastern Standard Time. This schedule is Eastern Standard Time. And like I said, it will be posted. And then we'll end the day with daily strategy analysis and tomorrow's analysis as well. The following day on Wednesday, we will come in with Analysts on Demand. Wednesday's more of a advanced analysis day. We're going to go into advanced education on Wednesdays. On Thursdays, it's going to be a repeat of the FX Turbo, FX Cable, and FX Fiber Trader. Then we will be doing the Phase 2s. The Phase 2, for those of you that don't know, is basically the 2-day on-site class is being delivered via the Phase 2 program, whereby we literally teach the UTP over a month period of time on the Phase 2 class every Thursday, and usually start all over again each month. And then, of course, on Friday, we will pick a weekly topic at 3 o'clock to talk about and end the week. It will really be the week in review. So that will be taking place on Friday. So everybody, take advantage of this. These are all free services for you to help you become a better trader. Now, Market Traders Institute, don't forget, as the saying goes, be leery of showing up at a doctor's office when all the plants in the lobby are dead. The reality of it is every human life needs to continue their education, and you as a trader need to continue your education as well. Market Traders Institute has ongoing education programs. As you know, lawyers continue to go to seminars to learn how to become worse lawyers, because there's no such thing as a good lawyer. In that, what do they say? That's an oxymoron, a good lawyer. Great lawyers, a worse oxymoron. Anyway, doctors, they continue to go to seminars to learn how to become better doctors. And I think you should continue your education to learn how to become a better trader. Regional 2-day classes. we also have scalping course, a swing traders course, a master's course. So let me just talk about it. I am leaving this Sunday to Atlanta. I am teaching the 2-day class. Is there anybody in here that's going to be in Atlanta at that 2-day class? Because I will be teaching the 2-day class in Atlanta. The next one after that is here in Orlando, Florida in September. The 2-day class is what you learn is we will be going through the 16 lessons. We'll do a small little walkthrough. J.R. Som says, if you give me a lifetime membership, you never know what good might come back to you. They say you sow what you reap. Good will become good. Bad will become bad. Hope all good will become good for all. JR, I really appreciate you typing that in. And Devon, we just recently came back from Toronto, and Rodrigo, of course, if you invite me to your house, Rodrigo in England, you're New England. Well, in New England, if you invite me to your house, Rodrigo in New England, we may put together a class there in New England. But anyway, we'll go through the 2-day class. We basically go through the UTP. It's a very interactive course. Some traders learn best when they are able to ask a live instructor questions and are able to interact, getting all their questions resolved. What should you expect after class? Ongoing monthly support with follow-up webinars, interaction with forextips.com, an MTI around-the-clock daily analysis chat room with analysts on demand, the ability to trade with increased confidence, and the ability to capture pips on multiple currencies. That's what you should expect. Now, the scalping course. How many people have taken the scalping course that are in this class? And if you've taken the scalping course, would you recommend it? Would you recommend the scalping course? Boy, look at all these yeses I'm getting. Rondon, yes. Wolf, yes. Jay, yes. I have, yes. I took the scalping course. Yes, 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 yes. I recommend it. Yes. All you guys. Cyril, George, Ross, John, Ivor, Danny, David, Michael. Yes, I did, and I really highly recommend it. For those of you that love to scalp, in other words, you love your job, you love to come home, you love to, maybe you work in the afternoon and you want to sit down in front of your charts for 2-3 hours at a time. The scalping course is all about teaching you how to become a scalper, grabbing a few pips here and there. You know this market goes 24 hours a day, and it allows you to scalp this market on your time frame anytime, 24 hours a day. If you have 2 hours, we can teach you how to scalp for those 2 hours. If you have 4 hours, we can teach you how to scalp for those 4 hours. It's almost a lot like learning how to play a video game. Anyway, what you will learn is you'll learn how to trade the 3 scalping trading methodologies. You will get the fuel velocity gauge system, the trend line breaker system, and the back scalper system. Those are the 3 systems you get. You'll learn how to trade those anytime, 24 hours a day. What do you get? You get a detailed manual with all the systems in it. It's an online webinar. It's a recorded version of the class. You can listen to it anytime you want. Who should take the class? Anybody that's struggling. If you're struggling and not getting a return on your investment, you really need to take the class. And what should you expect after class? Well, of course, ongoing support with follow-up webinars, the ability to trade with increased confidence, and the ability to capture 10 to 20 pips at a time on multiple currencies with confidence. How many people have not taken this course but may want to talk to one of our instructors about the scalping course? Once again, it's an online course. And Anthony, as far as the cost goes, if you're interested in this course, type your number in right now. Put your phone number in there so that we can have a representative give you a call to discuss with you the cost of this course. I believe that you will thoroughly enjoy this course. So Dennis, thank you for typing in that you are interested in taking this course. Listen, understand one thing, everybody. All these webinars, everything, this is not about us so much as it is about you and teaching you how to learn how to become a better trader. Now, the swing traders class. The swing traders class is a little different. It is not a scalper's course. This swing traders class is more for long-term trading. This is about learning how to take advantage of the market perhaps on a 2-hour chart, larger time frame. You may be in a trade for 2, 3, 4 days. It's all about trading with trading alarms, if you will. What you will learn is you will learn how to create 3 swing trader trading systems to use on different time frames and on different currencies. The focus for best results will be to learn how to effectively trade a 2-hour time frame, but by finding your entries on a 15-minute chart. It comes with trading systems and indicators. You get 3 customized trading systems that I, the FX chief, of course, use. So who should take this class? Once again, if you are somebody that just doesn't want to spend 2, 3, 4, 5 hours sitting in front of a computer and would like to potentially get an alarm that, hey, a signal is hitting and it's on a larger time frame and you may be in this trade for 2 or 3 days, you're not going for 10 or 15 pips so much as you're going to go for 100, 200, 300 pips at a time. So any professional who loves their job and wants to just trade part-time may want to consider taking the Swing Traders class. The next one's August 10th, 6 to 10 p.m. Traders that have taken Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the UTP, traders that are perhaps struggling with being successful need to take this course. And what would you expect after taking this course? Well, the main thing is the ability to capture 100 plus pips at a time on multiple currencies. Has anybody taken this Swing Traders class? If you'd be so kind to type in, gee, Wolf's taken the class, and would you recommend it? Jabbar said, yes, I just took it yesterday. Well, great. Oh, yes, I would highly recommend it. Yes, I did. I took it. Yes, me too. Great. If anybody would like to take the Swing Traders class and sign up for it and find out more about it or talk to a representative, would you be so kind to type in your phone number right now? And we will have an account representative get back to you about the Swing Traders class. No doubt it will surpass your expectation. And, of course, the ultimate course that I teach is the Master's course. Now, the Master's course kind of engulfs everything, and you will learn how to create 3 master trading systems. Now, listen to the difference. The other courses you are given systems. In the Master's course, you learn how to create master trader systems on multiple time frames. I think the height of the Master's course is you are really learning how to become a master trader. You will not only learn how the market works, you will be learning about daily trading ranges. You'll be learning how to trade daily trading ranges. When the market was very volatile last year, there were days we were capturing 700 pips a day on the Master's course. And now that the market is not as volatile, and of course it's seasonal, but the last quarter of last year, boy, we were cranking 300 pips a day, 400 pips a day, 500 pips a day. in the master's course. I teach people how to trade the daily trading range, how to enter the market on multiple currencies. What should you expect after you take this course? It's a 3-day course, everybody, and literally we trade the market live in this course. I mean, we put into practice exactly what we're doing. So what should you expect? Well, we have ongoing updated classes. We just had one the other night. Those are part of becoming a master trader. Your ability to trade with massive confidence and the ability to capture 100, 200, 300 pips a day following trading indicators. You will also be taught how to trade on a daily basis, the daily breakout on multiple currencies, which in turn allows you to capture those multiple currencies. This is probably going to be the greatest reward for clients that take the master's course. I have been able to program some of these systems. I'm working on it on a daily basis. And we are in the process of trying to get these auto-executed. But for all you traders that have taken the master's course at no charge, you will be giving these additional trading systems. Believe it or not, I have even been able to tweak these a little bit more, and the results are even a little bit better. But every master trader will get these 4 systems. This Master AUD 120, that's producing about 190 pips average a month. The Master GBP is 154 pips a month. The average for the Master Euro is 263 pips a month, and the Masters on the Swift is 231 pips. If you add these all up, you're looking at over 800 pips a month. And the benefit to the master traders, because they have taken the time to educate themselves about how this market works. Basically, these systems are an extension of the methodology that they've been taught in the master's class that I've been able to have programmed. And so, once again, that's one of the benefits. Therefore, if anybody would like to take the master's course, the upcoming master's course, whether it is the actual course that's on August 8th through the 10th, or if you want to do a master's one-on-one with me, we have started to create a master's program one-on-one where you will spend 2, 3, 4, 5 days with the FX Chief, just you and me, to really teach you how to overcome some of your demons when it comes time to trading. I mean, we get right down to the nitty-gritty, and on top of it, we're sitting side by side trading in the live market. And now all master traders will be getting these new systems that are created for the master's program. That's one of your benefits. So if anybody would like to know more about the master's class, if you would be so kind to type in and say, Chief, I would like to know more about the master's class. It doesn't cost anything to talk to us. You know, we're going to tell you what you should be expecting. We're going to tell you the costs. We're going to tell you everything that takes place with this master's course, as well as the swing traders course, as well as all the other courses. So give us your phone number saying, Chief, I would like to attend the master's class. I would like to attend a one-on-one master's with you. I think that would be a neat experience. Make sure you brush your teeth. I will do the same, because we literally are sitting side by side, very close together for 3 days. Got to shower every day, and so that you can learn how to become that successful trader. For some of you that are thinking about taking any of these classes, don't forget about our relationship with Next Step Financial Holdings. Next Step Financial Holdings is a company that we've entered into a working relationship with. they're the authorized seller of MTI products. One of the things we did is I've been able to take this company and divide it up into a sales organization, which is now being run by Next Step Financial. I don't worry so much about that as much as I worry about the quality and the integrity of the information that we're providing here at Market Traders Institute. Next Step Financial provides financing for traders. If you want to take this course, any of these courses, you can get your monthly payment down to $200, if you will, for getting involved in these courses. So if you're really considering one of these courses, once again, type in your name and type in, say, Chief, have somebody call me about this course. I'd like to take this course. Put a down payment down, reserve a spot. If in the master's course, I'm telling you, I don't teach more than really 8 people at a time if you're coming into a class. And, of course, the one-on-ones, I teach just one at a time. So if you're interested, type in your phone number. We'll give you a call. Now, for the systems, once again, here's your legal disclaimer, because now we're going to talk about the systems. Market Traders Institute presents 2 new trading systems. One of the things that we have tried to do, and especially some of you that have been clients for more than a year, you know that we used to call trades live, and that in itself became challenging. And finally I said, you know what, my focus is to help our clients get a return on their investment. No doubt, everybody, when you first take this course, you're all excited, and then you start to look at these charts, and boy, it is a great little fantasy to think about, gee, I'd love to become this master trader and this professional trader. And then you start looking at these charts and you start living and dying by each candle, and all of a sudden, before you know it, you're super challenged with your spatial intelligence because what you thought you saw is not what you saw. You thought it was a morning star, but it definitely was an evening star that whacked you over the head, and now all you see is stars. And you end up taking a loss. And one of the things that we have started to do is now create some systems. I am providing 2 systems that produce over 500 pips a month. Like I said, we're looking at having these auto-executed for new traders and for existing clients to help them get a return on their investment. The one system is traded on the Euro 30-minute chart. It's called the FX Fiber. Now, why the fiber? Well, believe it or not, the Euro has a nickname. That nickname is called Fiber. Why is it called Fiber? And that is because all of the actual bills or notes of the Euro are made out of 100% cotton fiber. And so that's why they call the Euro the Fiber. The cable is the pound. Now, why they call that cable is because everybody in England has cable TV. And so they call it the FX cable. So if you move to England, you're just the Queen of England gives everybody cable TV, and that's why it's called cable. The reality of it is, if you want to know the truth about that, you might want to Google it. Anyway, all new students to buy the UTP will be getting these 2 packages, and existing systems and existing clients will be getting these 2 systems. Now, what I want to discuss tonight in the State of the Union is Chris Jones says it's due to the cable in the sea. Are you sure? I thought it was because of cable TV. Anyway, what is a trading system? I want to take tonight to educate everybody a little bit about trading systems. There are several types of trading systems. There are systems that are created from a series of indicators that are back-tested and provide a track record of success and provide traders with signals that the trader just obeys. He doesn't question it. He just clicks the mouse because that's what the system says. And the system has a track record of success, which then in turn allows the trader to feel confident about clicking the mouse. Now, there are systems that traders use as a guide that align with their trading education and methodology. We have created the FX Turbo, of which we will now be doing webinars that align with the trading methodology of the UTP, such as the market moves, it moves in A, B, C, Ds, A, B, C, Ds, and even does sub A, B, C, Ds, A, B, C, Ds. And the trader is trying to buy Cs in the direction of the trend and sell Ds in the direction of the trend. And so the FX Turbo, which I'm in the process of trying to program it, basically states that when the candles are above this light blue line, it's bullish, and when the candles are below, it's bearish. When the candles are above, you need to think bullish. When they're below, it's bearish. And these green and red lines are monitoring the ABCDs. And if you don't know how to work your FX Turbo, please attend the FX Turbo workshop to where it will be explained to you in detail how to use the FX Turbo. Now, in the spirit of what is a trading system, now there are systems called AE systems, auto execute, that are hooked up to a trading platform that auto execute without the intervention of a trader. We are in the process of getting these systems automated to where you can hook these up with your broker and you don't have to be sitting there in front of your computer. However, these types of systems do need to be monitored to make sure that the live results are matching up with the system results. So, you know, as much as we want it to be autopilot, you got to remember, if any of you have flown in a plane, the pilot, believe it or not, he has an autopilot button. He programs his flight before he takes off. When he gets to the end of the runway, ready for takeoff, he pushes a button and the computer literally flies the plane all the way from takeoff to landing, and it's all done on autopilot. But that doesn't mean the pilot goes and sleeps. The pilot is there just in case anything happens, because with computers, anything can happen. And a pilot needs to be educated, and that's why I did not want to provide these systems to clients without them being educated. Yes, I want you to be able to push the autopilot button, but I also need to educate you just in case all of a sudden the autopilot stops working or you incur some turbulence that you were not aware of. So these types of systems need to be monitored to make sure that the live results are matching up with the system results. Now, how do systems work? Well, they actually work for you and they work against you. How do they work for you? Well, when they're right, they can create a lot of pips. This is the FX cable. In the last year, it has executed a little more than 400 entries and exits. Entries and exits. You see this number down here? This represents the numbers of entries and exits, which means you have to divide this number in two, and that's the amount of trades, which means over the last year, in the last 12 months, it's executed 200 trades, and when you divide that by 12, it is executing an average of 17 trades a month and can be hooked up to an alarm, email, or text to notify you. It's produced close to 4,000 pips in the last 12 months. Now, how do systems work against you? Well, they work against you in what's called a drawdown. I have created systems that show all this massive money being made, and then all of a sudden it comes all the way back down, and then it goes all the way back up, and then it comes all the way back down. The graph itself looks like the market. You need to understand something. When a trading system is created, the biggest concern for any trader is called the drawdown. At least I should say, for me, my biggest concern is the drawdown. Why? See, if I bought the UTP package today and I hook up this system, or let's just say I bought it a month ago and I've done the Moodle and I've done all my things, and I did exactly what FX Chief wanted me to, so I get this system, and then I hook it up, and then all of a sudden I'm making all this money, and it's kind of like, ooh, I love the Chief, I love Market Traders Institute. Well, then your friend turns around and he buys the system because he hears about all your success. He buys the Moodle program. He goes through it. By the time he goes through the Moodle program, every day you're telling him about all the money you're making, and then he starts right here. And he gets involved, and all of a sudden he goes on 300 pips of straight drawdown. Well, I'll tell you what, the average trader turns around and says, well, this is bullshit. And all of a sudden, it's right about here after they've lost about 300 pips in a row, they quit trading. And then all of a sudden, boom, the market makes all the money back. Well, I'm going to be discussing a little bit about this because when it comes time to creating a trading system, it's not so much the money you can make. I've created trading systems that literally are making 8,000 pips for the year. The problem is they have massive drawdown. They'll do a 2,000 pip drawdown. And what ends up happening, let me ask you this question. What would you think if you bought a trading system and you started it, and all of a sudden you just happened to start it on the drawdown period, and you went through a 2,000 pip drawdown? What would you be thinking of market traders? You'd be thinking, this is really BS. Yeah, Rodrigo says I would be pissed. Okay? Absolutely you would. So when you literally get involved with the system, when I create a system, one of the most important things for me is to make sure these little pullbacks or drawdowns are minimal. Now, types of trading systems that can be created. There are systems that are called short-term trading systems for scalping. There's day trading systems for period trading. Get in today, it'll have you stay in for a few days. And then there's long-term position trading. I've created two systems for the new trader. I am not going to release a scalping system to our new clients. Why? Because, it's already hectic enough to be learning everything and executing everything without having to be sitting here in front of your computer, get in, get out, get in, get out. Both these systems, one system is a long-term trading system that executes about 10 trades a month. The other system is a system that executes about 17 trades a month. And therefore, you're not sitting there in states of huge anxiety. So systems can be created on all currencies. Now, why use a system? See, responsible traders educate themselves about how the market works before using a trading system, enabling them to understand what's going on in the market when the trading system provides a signal. Believe it or not, if you turn around, believe it or not, and you end up trading these systems and know how the market works, you can almost predict which signals are going to be bad ones. And so traders that educate themselves how the market works, when a system hits, they are able to feel a little more comfortable with taking certain signals over other signals. Now, clearly, to get these results, you got to take every signal. But bottom line is, see, traders are looking for comfort in every entry number they are selecting to trade, and these systems can help you feel safe and secure or confirm that you are trading in the right direction. Now, if the system has a track record of success, it provides the trader with confidence. And when a trader starts to get spatially lost with the charts or implements too much analysis, which can create trading paralysis, and stops trading, perhaps due to fear from past trades where they lost, or they start to revert back to their old habits, which keeps on losing money, they can endear themselves to this trading system and start taking the signals that has no feeling. See, a trading system is created out of a mathematical equation of price movement against time. It's a mathematical equation that gives a system, and it's a calculated mathematical formula that either has a track record of success or it doesn't. So, and then of course there are a third type of system, which is like there's three types of systems that come with the UTP. I flustered myself here. Let me start all over again. We are now going to take away out of the MTI 4.0 a lot of stuff that just doesn't matter. And any new client right now, when they buy the Ultimate Traders Package, and all you existing clients will be given 3 systems. You'll be given the FX Turbo Trader, which is a trading system that is a set of indicators that aligns with the UTP education that is not back tested at this time, but rather used as a visual guide that aligns with the UTP trading methodology of trend lines, ABCDs, support and resistance, Fibonacci's, and etc. The majority of you know how the FX Turbo works and use it as a guide. The other 2 systems you are going to get is called the FX Cable Trader. We should call this the FX TV Cable Trader. It comes with HBO, Showtime, and which other one? Cinemax. The FX Cable Trader is a GBP, US dollar, 2-hour back-tested trading system that since 7/7 of 2010 to current has a profitable track record of making close to 4,000 pips or 323 pips a month. I will be going live into the charts to show you how this works here in a few minutes. The next system you're going to get is what's called the FX Fiber. Let me go back to the previous one, the FX Cable system. This is, like I said, on the 2-hour time frame and executes roughly 17 trades a month. This is more, if you want to say your scalper one, okay, we'll give it a scalper one. But this is more the long-term trader one. This one only executes about 7 or 8 systems a month. This is called the FX Fiber. It's on a 30-minute Euro chart. It's been back-tested. Its trading system from 7/19 to 7/12 has a profitable track record. Actually, we just got out of a trade yesterday that now has pushed us over the 4,000 pip mark for the year. And I'll be showing you this. This is averaging about 315 pips a month. This system, the FX Cable Trader. Let's talk about equity management for a second. The FX Cable Trader has a stop loss of 60 pips with a limit of 200. On the FX Cable Trader, once again, the trader will be risking 60 pips to go for 200. That's called equity management. Now, you want to really hear about equity management? The FX Fiber Trader is a trading system that works off of 70 pip stops, but it goes for 700 pips. You can already see that here it started to make some money, went into drawdown. This was a nice 700 pip run, minimal drawdown, another 700 pip run, minimal drawdown. This was like a 500 pip run, minimal drawdown. This is a 500 pip run, and we just now completed another 500 pip run. I'll be getting involved with the summaries of these. Now, how do you install these systems? Well, every client that subscribes to the MTI 4.0 charting will be sent out instructions, not only via email, but it's also in the Moodle program on how to install these. How do you place them on your charts? That's also in the Moodle program, but just in case, you'll also be given instructions when you are sent these systems or when you download them off the site. How many candlesticks do you need each one of these systems in order to pull up? There'll be instructions on how many candlesticks to use when you create your system and put it on your machine. Can one system work on any currency and on any time frame? I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to say no. Because what you see here is you have the exact same system. This is the FX cable system that was created for the GBP US dollar that over a period of 1 year, you can see has minimal drawdown, but has produced close to 4,000 pips. Taking that same system on the same time frame, putting it on the US dollar, produced these results. Okay, you can see this is what I was talking about. Massive profit and then drawdown. See, this is a 600 pip drawdown. See, this one doesn't have a 600 pip drawdown. This one has more like a 350 pip drawdown. You can see from right here, this is 200 to the positive and 200 to the negative. That's a minimum of a 400 pip drawdown before it came back. And one of my focuses is, you know, I don't want a trader to get spooked, and you know they start right here and then they're trading, losing, and then they say, forget it, I'm not trading anymore, and that's when it all comes back. And so one of the things that we constantly look for is that drawdown. And so can these systems be used? Yeah, I mean, if you want to, put them on all kinds of currencies and all kinds of time frames, see how they work. But one of the things that I'm doing is I have learned that different currencies have different volatility. Different currencies have different volatility on different time frames. And so systems are being created for all these currencies on different time frames, and they're producing different results. Some are super profitable, some not so much. But the key about successful trading is to trade a couple currencies at a time. Therefore, as one's making money, the other one might be losing a little bit of money. It creates a balance. Now, what currencies and time frames do these two systems work best on? The FX Turbo works on all currencies because it's a system of indicators that aligns with our trading methodologies of ABCDs. The FX Cable Trader was built for the 2-hour time frame, and the FX Fiber was built for the 30-minute euro. If you want to learn how to build these systems, you may want to consider attending the MTI Systems class. And so now, what do the time settings mean? Well, you will be learning this. These systems are not time sensitive, so you don't need to know, you don't need to have a certain setting for the next period or the highest period. You just need to make sure that the FX Cable Trader is on the 120 and the FX Fiber is on the 30-minute. Now, what are these trading systems doing? I'm going to be reviewing that when we get to the large live charts. But the neat part about this is back testing the systems. When we get to the live charts, I'm also going to show you all about this page because we're able to back test all these trades. You can see here's the FX cable trader. It started out on 7/8/2010. There was the first trade. It took its first position. It ended up losing 50 pips. Then it made no money on this one. Here's the cumulative P&L. It ended up making 56 pips. Then it lost 50 pips. There it went from 50 pip negative to 6 pip positive to 44 pips to 12 pips to 85 to 35 up to 69, back down to 19, and then starts to get on its way making money. You can see down here. Here we're at 172 pips, 209 pips, 238 pips, 267, 410, 360, back up to 424, back down to 404, back up to 500, back up to 600. So you can see this system is making money. Now, how do I see the graph? I'm going to show you how to pull up the graph and how to read the graph, and then I'm going to teach you all about this. And of course, you're going to get all this when you take the Moodle class and you download your systems. But now we're going to talk about summary. You'll be able to pull up a summary sheet, and in the summary sheet, and let's see, I think Neil had a question. Sorry, Chief just joined. What is this Moodle program you speak of? Maybe I'm using the wrong term. Moodle is the UTP class, the UTP system. So if I've confused anybody, we just call it internally because it's called a Moodle. I guess it's a type of programming. It's the Moodle system, but actually this is the Moodle. This is the Ultimate Traders Package. We just refer to it as Moodle. I'm sorry. I won't use it. I'll just say the Online Ultimate Traders Package. So how's that? I won't say Moodle anymore. I'll say Online Traders Package. The Online Traders Package. You'll be given all this information on the Online Traders Package. Now, how do you read a summary? You can see that here's the system from 7/20/2010 to 7/12/2011. Its start time was 12:30 in the morning. Its end time was at 10 in the morning. The amount of gross pips, these are pips, it made 7,283 pips. It lost 3,504 pips. It made a total of 3,779 pips. Now that we've gotten out of this trade here, yesterday it's now over 4,000 pips. I'll bring it up live. It executed 129 trades. Look at the total winning trades. Only 45. 45 out of the 129 were right. 84 out of the 129 were wrong. It was 34% profitable. That's it. Its largest winning trade was 700 pips. Its largest losing trade was 70 pips. It averages in its winning trades 161 pips, and its average losing trade is 41 pips. Pretty neat, huh? Look at the average losing trade is 41 pips. The average winning trade is 161 pips. This, everybody's called equity management. So the maximum consecutive winners, how many times did it win in a row? It didn't win 700 pips 3 times in a row because, you know, this is a stop reverse. If it doesn't hit its target, it'll reverse its position. But it run 3 times in a row for a total of 1,200 pips. Max. The maximum drawdown. See, this is drawdown. Maximum consecutive losers. It lost 6 times in a row, but the maximum drawdown was only 375 pips. See? So it's not like it's a catastrophic event here. This is the FX cable. The FX cable made 11,000 pips, lost 7,000 pips, but walked away with 3,800 pips. Look at this. This one was right more than it was wrong. It was right 172 times, wrong 125 times. Its largest winning trade was 200 pips. Its largest losing trade was 60 pips because it has a 60 pip stop every time. Now, the average winning trade, 65 pips. The average losing trade, 58 pips. So, maximum consecutive winners, 11 times in a row, it won. 11 times in a row. And I'm going to answer your question, John, where you said, so did it get stopped out 84 times? No, not necessarily. I'll be explaining this when we go to the live charts. But this one, maximum drawdown, was 420 pips. Here it is. See, this is your drawdown. That's what always concerns me when creating a system, that maximum drawdown. Both systems were under 400 pips in drawdown. See, this is where we talk about that drawdown right here. 375 pip drawdown. If you cannot stomach a 375 pip drawdown, then don't use these systems, because that's what it requires. If you can't stomach a 400 pip drawdown, because that's what the FX cable requires, don't use these systems. Now, when buying or selling signals appear, how do I enter the market? I'm going to show you that on live trades. So where do I place my stops when we get to the live market? I'm going to show you that two arrows appear. One is for your stop, and one is for your limit, and that this system will execute a trade. Now, how often do I need to view the trading system to find trades? This is a very important question. Each trading system is different. See, the FX Turbo Trader can be used for scalping, day trading, and long-term trading. Whenever you turn on your charts, you may want to use it as a guide as to if the candles are above, you need to think bullish. If they're below, you need to think bearish. But the FX Cable and FX Finder, look at, I said Finder. It's Fiber, F-I-B-E-R, not Finder. The FX Fiber Trader can be monitored anytime, 24 hours a day, and can have alarms and emails, as well as texts to notify you of trades, eliminating the need to sit in front of your computer. You can be at work. You can be on the golf course. You can be at the store and get a text that says a system hit. Because both systems are on, one on a 2-hour time frame, the other one on a 30-minute time frame, it's not a, oh, I got a call, I got a call, I got a call. It's really not like that, okay? What you can do is your text will say, buy the cable at this price, or sell the cable at this price, buy the euro at this price. You can call up your broker from wherever you're at on your cell phone. You can execute the trade over the phone. You can give the broker your account number, say buy the cable at the market. You can ask where the market is first before you enter. Make sure it hasn't moved against you too far. Be that as it may, you're still going for 200 pips on one and 700 pips on the other. So, if it's moved 10 pips from the entry you got on your text, you're still within a time period of being able to enter. Now, can I enter the trade perhaps 2 to 10 candles later after the signal appears? Yes and no. Yes, if you understand how the market works and is able to use your education from the UTP to provide you with a potential C entry or a D target according to the pre-trader's checklist. Yes, if you just want to enter blindly, placing your stop and limits according to the signal. And no, if you don't know what you're doing, or if you don't understand the potential financial risk involved if the trade doesn't work out, I say stay out. I'm going to explain this when we get to the live charts. What do the different color arrows mean? I'm going to explain that. Why do some arrows have the numbers 1 and 2 in them? I'm going to explain that. Why do I set, how do I set an alarm? That comes with the instructions. Can this system work when my computer is shut off? Can this system work when the charts are off? The answer's no. Turn off your charts, the system quits working. So make sure you have a battery backup. Can I hook the system up to an APS or automatic execution? That's what we are in the process of doing. Therefore, let's turn to the live market right now, and let's take a look at these systems. The first system that I want to look at is called the FX Fiber, the FX Fiber system. You can see on 6/28, it gave a signal right here, and it said to buy. Now, right now, all you do is when you install these systems on your chart and you click, you can left click or right click, it doesn't matter, right on this green arrow. Green means to buy, red over here means to sell. If you left click, it will say System Fiber Trader buy 2 at 142.63, now long 1. What does this mean? Well, this is a system that when a signal hits, here's the signal that says buy, for example, right here. It will tell you to place a stop 70 pips away, like right here. Here's your stop. Okay? And then it'll say, you will know to place a limit $700 pips away. 700 pips away. And actually, if we were doing this probably correctly, it'd be like, there would be your limit. In other words, here's going to be your buy. I'll do this in caps. Here's your buy. Here's your stop. And here's your limit. Now, if the market from the buy just starts to wave up and go straight up and hit your limit, a black arrow will appear that says your limit order has been executed, and now you're out of the market and you're flat. If when you buy, the market goes up and turns around and comes out and it stops you out, then a black arrow again will appear telling you that you have been stopped out and you are now flat or out of the market. If a arrow appears and you buy, and then the market starts to turn around and come back down, and a sell signal appears right here, then what will happen is, see, you were in on this buy. You placed a stop, you placed a limit. As the market was moving to the 700 pips, it decided to reverse, kind of like this. Look at how this one. This one was buy here, go for 700 pips, but along the way, it reversed. And so it said sell here. Well, see, whenever you start this system, because this system is a dual system in as much as if the limit is not hit, the system will tell you to reverse your position. So whenever you start, regardless of what the number is here, if it says number 2 and you're initially starting, you will start off by buying one lot. And then if it doesn't hit the limit and gives a number 2, that means you will sell. See, because this was a buy, you need to sell to get out of this lot, but you need to sell again to get back in to go back down. So that's why the number 2 exists. See, basically what you're doing is if I click on this right here, it'll basically say sell 2. Why? Because we bought 2 here. See, we bought 2 here. The reason we bought 2 is because we were getting out of the previous short, and now we're long 1, and so now we need to sell 2, which means we are dumping the long and reversing our position with a short. Now, do you all understand this? Do we take the limit or stop reverse on the next arrow? Sell and selling lots. Let me talk about selling lots. Just because it says sell 1 or sell 2 doesn't mean you have to buy and sell just one lot. You can use this signal to execute a micro lot, a mini lot, or a 100K lot. If you buy 5 mini lots to begin with, then you will be selling 10 mini lots here, 5 lots to get out of the long, and 5 lots to get back in on the short. Do you all understand that? Do you all understand that? This detailed instructions will be in the phase 3 under systems. There will be a 2-hour lesson on how to download, install, and execute these trades, how to read them. Yes, Danny, in the Moodle. In phase 3 of the UTP online, quote-unquote, Moodle program, as I showed you earlier. That is, of course, right here. You see right here under phase 3, if I click on phase 3 and I come here and I go to trading systems, it's going to take me all the way down here to this 6 phase 3 trading systems. So right here in Access MTI's trading system, you're going to get a nice 2-hour video. You're going to get a nice 2-hour video, and then it'll tell you all about how to install this one, how to install this one, and here's all your instructions just in case your speakers don't work on your computer. Better yet, just in case you might be deaf. It's all right here. Thank you, Rodrigo, for asking if I need to take a break. I just swallowed some water. We got about another 15 minutes, and then we'll be wrapping things up. Now, here was a sell on 7.5, and then we were in this sell. Look at this sell. This is a great sell. Now, let me show you how this works. Let me back this up. Now, here the market was long, okay? Here the market was long. We're long right here, so we bought right here. And when we bought right there, we had our stop 70 pips away. And so our stop was down here. And then, of course, our 700 pip limit was way up here. And so here we are just waiting for this program to hit the 700 pip limit. But instead of hitting the 700 pip limit, oops, let me back up. All of a sudden, now if you're in a trade and you got your limit up here 700 pips away, let's just say, and I haven't even checked to see if that's 700 pips. But let's just say that's 700 pips away, and you're at work, you're on the golf course, you're at the grocery store, you're out to dinner, or even you may be sleeping, and your phone rings this is what's going to happen. You see where it says 2? You will get a text, an email, or the alarm will go off on this computer and it'll say system fiber trader sell 2 at 14485, now short 1. You see this arrow right here? That green arrow is where you're going to place your stop. Just remember, on this fiber trader, it's just your entry is, it automatically puts in a 60 pip stop. Now, you see way down here, let me find it. Oh, there it is right there. Way down there is 700 pips. Okay? Basically, if I compress the chart, this is what's taking place. Can't even see it. Look at this. Here's my entry. Here's my stop. That's our risk. This is our reward that we're after. Okay? Now you can see, look at this one. This was a good one. This was a nice run here. Here was a buy. This kept us in this trade all the way up here until it told us to reverse right here. Boy, we caught this almost on the reversal. And then we came all the way down here, and then this gave us a reversal. Now, here we were stopped out because we were involved in this in our back testing and well as trying to trade it live to see. Let me just show you here. Right back here. Here's a great example. Now look at. Here's a trade that was executed. Here is the buy. Okay? There's the buy right there. Here's the stop. And then, of course, the limit is way up here. Okay? I mean, way up here. Here's the limit right up here. So it's going for 700 pips. And all of a sudden, here's what takes place. The market starts to rally, starts to come down. And as it starts to come down, here's our stops in place. And then this market comes down like this and goes shorter than our entry, bounces off our entry, comes on down, and then gets close to our stop and boom, stops us out. Now, do you see where it stopped us out right here? You see how that black arrow appeared? A black arrow appeared. I pushed too many buttons here. Let me see if I can get this to reverse. I got a little emotional here and my computer's got a little excited. Let me let it stop doing its own thing. There. Now, let me back this up. Now let's look. Right here. The market comes down. And it didn't hit the stop there, but it hit it there. Now, do you see the black arrow up here? Here was the buy. It says now long, one lot. Here, it's stopped out. It says sell one, stop order, 14192. Now you're stopped out. Shortly after it stopped out, 1 hour later, it executes a sell trade at 42.06. It basically says sell it right there, and here is the stop. The stop was 70 pips away, but then it automatically, there's the sell, and then it executes a buy. So we sold there, and it automatically executed a buy. And here's a trade where the market reverses. and the loss, because we sold here and we reversed our position there, the loss was only roughly 26 pips. Now, do you understand that? Larry Jones lost sound. Did the rest of you lose sound? Okay, great. We're going to keep going. Larry, you may want to... Here I am talking to him. Okay. I was going to say, Larry, you may want to call in, but... All right. Now, if you're home, out shopping, golfing, sleeping, whatever, alarms, texts, emails, whatever will be going off telling you what to do. You will then need to go into your dealing station and execute your trades. If you're on automatic execution, you don't even need to worry about this. You just may want to come home once a day, see if you made any money or lost money. End of conversation. To me, I'm getting real excited about that, mainly because I know what these systems are doing, and that I consider to be a beautiful thing. Now, here the market goes up, and from the buy, starts to rally. Here's the latest buy. Starts to rally. It's going after the 700 pips right up here. Look at way right there. That's where it's going after. It's going after 700 pips. And there was our buy. We're in this trade 2 days, 3 days, and then all of a sudden it gives a sell signal. Now here's where we bought, and here's the sell. Now one of the things that you can do as a trader is keep up with ABCDs, and when you start to notice that the market has broken the trend line, you may want to consider getting out and profit taking. This one, it had to wait till it came all the way over here to make a sell. At least you could have grabbed some pips from here to here. Now with this system, here's the sell, okay? Here's the stop, and here's the limit way down here. Well, that gave you a buy, but here's the most current one. These are all since 628. Let's go current. Here's this most recent sell. There is the sell. The stop's like 70 pips away. There's your stop. And your limit is way down here. Look at this one. Let me find this limit. Here it is right there. Boom. Right down there is the limit. So here's the sell right there. There's the sell. There's the stop. And way down here is the limit. Way down here is the limit. And look at what just, see, the neatest part about this thing is also, you know what this takes away? All the stress from living and dying by these candles. So look at how this literally came within 50 pips of hitting the limit of 700 pips. It did crown and rallied and now has given a buy. Now, it was almost stopped out. It wasn't stopped out. But look at, here is the 70 pip stop because here is the buy. This system is now in buy, just so you know. How do you back test this? Follow my arrow. You click on FX Fiber Trader. You right click. You click results. When you click results, this page comes up. This is a trade by trade for the entire year. To read this properly, you have to put 10,000 in here, a 1 with 4 zeros. Why? Because these decimals are 1.5 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see? Follow my arrow. 1.4300. You have to have the type of value per point so that we can read the amount of pips. This now tells us that on 7/27/2010, it lost 23 pips, 46 pips, 70 pips, 52 pips. You know, here it was on its winning and losing. It all of a sudden went 383 pips up to 188, went up to 200, then to 400, then to 600, then to 700, then to 800, back down to 700, then to 600, then to 500, then to 400, then to 300, then all the way from 300 has a win of 143 pips. 443 pips takes us back up over the threshold of 1,000 pips. 1,000, another 464 pip run. 1,400, 1,300, 1,200, 1,400, 1,800, then a 700 pip gain. Look at this one. 700 pip run right here. Continuing all the way down. Here was the last trade. Right here, we were able to capture 222 pips and 404 pips. Here's what the chart looks like for a total of 4,200 pips. This is just executed roughly 4,200 pips. This is a great system. 4,200 pips, 4,200 divided by 12 equals 350 pips a month. 350 pips a month. See, I'm excited about this. Are you guys excited about this? Because like I said, it only executes like 5 trades to 7 trades a month. Here's the summary page. The summary page basically shows that it made 7,541 pips. It's lost 3,300. Its total is 4,214 pips. Now, largest gain, 700. Stop, 70 pips. And largest drawdown, 375. Largest consecutive win, 225 pips. Great system. All you guys that are listening here tonight, get this system. Now, next. Here's the FX cable trader. This system, because the pound, believe it or not, is a very consolidative system. What this system is doing is it's executing a lot of trades. It's buying support, selling resistance, buying support, selling resistance, buying support, selling resistance. In other words, when the market goes sideways, this works great. Look at this. It's going for 70 pips. It's going for 200 pips right there. There's 200. And there's a 60 pip stop. 60 pips going for 200. Now look at here. We execute the trade to sell. Right there. Sell. Then all of a sudden the market goes up, comes right back down. And then when it comes right back down, it says to get out. On this trade right here, check this out. On this trade, made 52 pips. Now it says to buy. There we buy. And there's our stop. Whoops. There's our stop and our limit. Now, this one just goes one candle and turns around and tells us to sell. So we end up buying at the opening of that candle and selling right there. And we picked up another, whoops. We picked up another, and this is on a 2-hour chart, guys. That's what I love about this one too. we picked up the money from there to there. We picked up 73 pips on that one. And then it tells us to sell. And there's our stop, and there's our limit. And then the market comes down, and then it says to buy right here. So we're able to pick up this one. And what I like about this system is it's constantly reversing. Now, guys, this is a 2-hour chart. So from this signal, this was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hours before a signal hit. In other words, a signal is going to hit every 2 hours to sometimes every, look at the signals between this signal and here was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58. 58 hours between these two signals. But what I like about this system is look at this. Because it's on a currency that is predominantly sideways a lot. Here's the chart. I don't have the right amount of candles in here. 2,800 pips. Here's the summary of this. And this summary is from 7/6. Oh, sorry, guys. The reason why it's not so many is because I didn't bring the charts current. Now that you know how it works, you got to bring the charts current. Here's the charts that are current. And now the results. Right here, 3,660 pips. Here's the summary. Its performance is, it's made 3,390 pips. So we got 350 pips on the other one. 3,390 pips divided by 12. That's 285. 285 plus, what was the other one? 350 roughly? This is a total of roughly, these two systems are producing about 600 pips. And yes, Jeff, it is in fact trading small consolidation. The greatest part about this system is if you understand how the market works and you get in on a trade and the market starts to move, you can stay in that trade. You don't need to get out. But if you just automatically execute this trade and hook it up, these are going to be your results. This one executed 140 trades. $140 trades, 3460. Actually, what was it? What was the total summary? Roughly 3,600 pips with very little drawdown. Very little drawdown. Okay, everybody. Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me continue here. Okay. Now, in order for these systems to work, you need to have your charts activated. How many traders do not have the MTI 4.0 charts that need to be activated? Because it all starts with the charts. If you do not have your MTI 4.0 charts and you want to get these systems, please type in your name and number, and we will call you to discuss with you what you need to do to reactivate your charts. So type in your name and your phone number if you want to reactivate your charts or need to reactivate your charts, so that we can give you a call so that you can download these systems and begin to trade them. So once again, for all you traders that do not have the MTI 4.0 but want to purchase the charts or need to download the charts, type in your number. Now, the important thing that I want to do, one of the things that we are in the process of doing is trying to figure out how to help you. Well, let me talk about how to help you. How can we help you, help us, help you? There's a couple of things that I'm trying to achieve here. Number one, I really am trying to help you get a return on your investment. I think these systems can help you get a return on your investment. We're working diligently to get these up to where you can automatically trade them. That will help you get a return on your investment and not have to sit here in front of this computer 24/7. Number two, because we are aware of what it costs to activate your charts. If you don't have the charts and want to activate your charts so you can get these systems, then we are offering special discounts for clients that buy the charts in advance. In other words, if you buy 6 months in advance, 4 months in advance, 6 months in advance, a year in advance, we have a discount program that will include your charts, forextips.com, and these trading systems. So if you are on a month-to-month right now and you want to take advantage of the pay in advance, 6 months in advance, type in your number. I want you to type in your name. Well, I don't need your name because I got your name. Just type in your phone number and say, Chief, give me a call. I'm already buying the charts. I would like to talk to you about buying these in advance so I can get a special discount. Or, Chief, I don't have the MTI 4.0 right now, but I want to get the systems. Please have your people give me a call so I can get the charts up and get these systems downloaded on my computer. Type in your numbers, everybody, and we will be busy little beavers calling you over the next couple days to make sure you get these charts. All right, everybody. Don't forget the master traders will be getting, once again, other charts. I know we've run over in time. It's 8:12, but I want to ask this question. What price are you willing to pay for a skill that it can enhance your financial future? A lot of you have already paid a pretty good price, and you've struggled with trying to learn how this market works. And one of the things we've done is taken a next step to help you out. And so hopefully you will be able to take advantage of this market. Remember, If you always do what you've always done, you will always be where you've always been, and you will always have what you've always had. The only way things are going to change in your life is if you take action and make a change. I will tell you, I have dedicated my life to constantly making changes. And if it wasn't for that, I don't think I would have been able to progress like I have, and I don't think this company would have been able to progress. We must learn to take advantage of technology. It has been the internet and computerized technology that has allowed us to computerize all this so that you can take advantage of this market just like we're taking advantage of this market as well. Having said that, everybody, don't forget, MTI is a brand you can trust. It's just not a Forex education. It's a belief. And so if by chance you have not gotten involved with the MTI program or the MTI 4.0 charting, and you want to install these two systems that are averaging over roughly 600 pips a month, type in your name and your number, and we will get you going with these two systems. All right, everybody, don't forget, once again, The Forex Mindset, my book. It's a great read. I think it can help improve your home life, your family life, your work life, and your trading life. Don't forget about the golf balls. There's a lot more to life than just trading. Trading needs to become a part of our lives. Don't forget, balance is achieved, or when balance is achieved, we start to live a life of excellence. Don't forget to go to the gym and work out. For all you older people, you know, just like I tell people, I'm in real good shape. I mean, after all, a pear is a shape, so I'm in good pear shape. And don't forget, if you do go to the gym and you see that cute little girl, don't forget to go out and use that ATM machine. Might be surprised what happens. Having said that, everybody, I really appreciate you coming in to the State of the Union address tonight. Thank you for taking the time. I know you live busy lives, but thank you for coming in and listening to the State of the Union. I wish you all health, happiness, and successful trading. This is your FX Chief. Market Traders Institute is in great shape because of you, and for that, all of us here at Market Traders Institute, thank you for that. I wish you all health, happiness, once again, and successful trading. This is the FX Chief.